Good evening, good evening. How are we doing? Everything's working, as far as I can tell. Oh, happy Monday. How are we all doing? Hope everybody's had a good weekend. Been a long weekend. Had a good weekend. At least mine was a good weekend. Saturday kind of sucked, but no, there was a consequence of Friday being great. Yeah, all in all, definitely a good one. Hope you're doing well. Evening Tango, evening Carl, evening Wayne. I think that's you, isn't it, Wayne? Peering through my eternally blurry vision. Oh, how's it going? Everybody's had a good weekend. I had a good one. My gig was excellent on Friday. Absolutely bloody phenomenal it was. One of the best I've seen, I would go so far as to say. Really fucking good. Had a great night. And a lot of beer. A lot of beer. And was very not well on Saturday as a result. But we made it back in one piece. And basically had a lazy Saturday. Played a tiny amount of Starfield and didn't do much else. Lots of vegging out. And played lots of Starfield yesterday. That was cool. And did a little bit today and did a little bit of Fallout today. And Fallout annoyed me, so I kind of didn't do as much Fallout as I should have done. But 76 I'd be. But I got peed off with it, so you know how that goes. I did manage to get a respectable number of ranks on the season, considering that I skipped a lot of it. Is that damage or is that dirt? That's damage. That sucks somehow. There's a tiny little chip in my lens. Oh well, I'll live. But yeah, all in all, that was a pretty good weekend. Oh, good lord, that is not good. That is really visible. That is... Just tell me you're actually dirt and I'm just losing the plot. I really don't have an answer to that. It's alright, it's just dirt. Stubborn dirt, but still, it's just dirt. It means my lens is fine, and I can now not have to deal with that. I'm sufficiently grubby before that I didn't notice it. Anyway, how's everyone getting on? Well, I feel like something weird is occurring over there. It's probably me. That's the weird thing that's occurring over there. The cat bed I've got set up over here that's... I can now see that now that there's more light on it than usual, it's already covered in shite, courtesy of its fluffy occupant. Anyway, yeah, Witcher time. Witcher 3, yeah. Look forward to this. We have to find out which nasty horrible person did Priscilla over. Because, yeah, she left Dandelion's new cabaret to go and get changed, I think. Didn't show up again, and we went to find out what happened, or we're about to go and find out what happened, when somebody told us she was in a local hospital having been attacked. And frankly, it looks suspiciously like it's been perpetrated by humans. Not by monsters. Although, on occasion, there is little difference. So, she's a nice girl, and Geralt is not very happy about this. So somebody's getting fucked up today. Witcher 3's DLCs are on sale on Steam cheap. Yeah, they go on sale on Steam a lot, and other places as well, so if you're on the fence. Also, bear in mind it's an old game now, so you don't exactly need that much horsepower to run it. So if you're curious, this is an opportune time to look at it. But you can usually pick it up for a few quid, and you know, a handful of pounds for a hell of a lot of content is not a deal to be sniffed at. I imagine it's somewhere similar at the moment. Sound on there. My back is protesting a bit today. Nothing is quite right, is it? Oh well, we'll live. Probably, maybe.
You lead.
Oh yes, I remember. I was going to go back a little bit further because this is exactly where we left off, and I actually wanted to be there, I think. Let's try that one and see how we do, because I want to get a little bit of a refresh on what's going on. That might be too soon, might not be far enough back, but we'll see. Just bought them, not sure when players haven't played World 2 yet. Ah, no, there is the challenge, girl. The gap between 2 and 3 is not horrific, but between 1 and any of the others it is, so I would play 1 first if you want to. If you've already got it.
She's late, of course. She knew how important this night was to me.
Of course she did.
So you might as well do 2 after that and then go to 3.
Each time, you know.
So it's true. A woman's vanity knows no bounds.
So says he.
Priscilla, she's...
What? Speak, man.
She's badly, been attacked. They took her to Vulmerius Hospital.
Attacked? She's hurt? Geralt, come with me, please.
Of course. Let's go.
Gods. Priscilla. Is she gonna live?
I'd say that's certain. Her condition's critical but stable. Beg your pardon, but you are a relative?
Relative? No, a friend. A very close friend.
Dandelion, correct? She uttered the name in her few moments of lucidity. I am Joachim von Gratz, head of surgery. Until recently, a lecturer at Oxenfurt Academy.
Do you know that voice
Enough
actor?
of the courtesies. What are her injuries?
He's been in a
besides
lot
her
of
eye?
stuff.
A concussion, cranial swelling, incision into her larynx, and scalding inside the throat and esophagus. Clearly someone forced her to imbibe a caustic fluid.
So yeah, first one, clunky. Yes, clunky is a good word for it. It's weird in terms of the way it controls and handles. Yeah, there's nothing quite like it. It is very weird. It's much more of a rhythm thing to combat. You really have to fight on the rhythm, otherwise you will basically just kind of interrupt your attacks and won't make any progress. So yeah, it's odd. Definitely not aged well. It's also going to get a remake soon, so there's that. But if you've already got it, yeah, it is not like any other game. I mean, to be fair, it is just click on the rhythm, but, and you can set up the settings to make it a bit easier to spot. There's a little kind of flame effect on the sword, if I remember rightly, but you can also have a more distinct version of that on the cursor. So I did that. It gives you a bit more of an idea of when to click again for your follow-up strike, unless you want to, you know, screw it up. Because if you can't get that right, you basically can't deliver much damage. And then there's also, you know, potions and stuff, which kind of feel unnecessary for about half the game. And then you get to the last handful of hours, and suddenly, if you haven't really familiarised yourself, you get absolutely done over by it. So yeah, there's a bit of that. This game introduces it and keeps you using potions much more reliably, and oils and things like that. But the first one really didn't. So yeah, it's a bit weird like that. Good game though, good story mostly, but yeah, it's very much a play it to have played them all rather than a because it's a great game in and of itself. And yeah, it's a whole thing. I don't regret playing it myself, but I did get bloody annoyed with it at times. So yeah. Anyway,
Who could have done this?
That I do not know. I do, however, know she is not the perpetrator's first victim.
How can you know that?
I've seen wounds like this. They're not the kind one would forget, don't you agree? In fact, just this week, a corpse turned up in the morgue with similar injuries. And no heart.
No.
That her attacker was probably interrupted
You mean
then.
that might have happened to Priscilla? Is someone looking into this?
This is Novigrad. Only the innocent burn here.
Geralt, I know I owe you 100 times over, but I need to ask you another favor. Find the bastard who did this. Find him and kill him.
Be my pleasure.
Don't need any convincing. Come on, Dandelion. Let's think about what we can do.
I would suggest examining the previous victim's corpse. It has yet to be autopsied. Doing so could very well provide some clues. No need to look astonished, gentlemen. As a surgeon, I know the importance of preventive
How's it
medicine.
going, Jess? You alright?
Rather than wait for this maniac to strike again, I'd prefer to excise him. Not unlike a tumor.
Great analogy, but this tumor's not gonna sit there, wait to be excised. Appreciate the help, but I doubt you know what you're getting yourself into.
I know perfectly well, and I assure you I can take care of myself.
Easy assurance to make, harder to back up, especially if you've spent your whole life wielding a scalpel, not a sword.
Look at this scar. Don't be shy. Any idea what leaves such a mark?
A flail. Morningstar, maybe.
What do you think? A blow sustained at the operating table? No? Let me repeat. I know what I'm doing, and I wish to help.
Think they'll let me into the morgue?
By the main entrance.
It was very
certainly
good,
not.
thanks, Jess. Yes.
But you can also get inside through the sewers,
The sewers. Travel them often, Doctor?
as often as required for the pursuit of preventive medicine.
Alternative treatments. Aggressive ones, I'm guessing. Interesting.
We can discuss this en route. Are you ready?
I wonder if the doctor might have a bit of a vigilante streak to him. But you bet I'm ready.
Ready and intrigued. I'll get whoever did this, Dandelion. Even if it's Hierarch Hemmelfart himself.
Thanks.
You lead.
I have to wonder if Hierarch Hemmelfart is
Preventive
an unfortunate
medicine you practice in
translation.
the sewers. What's that about?
Think. Sewing up drowner victims can grow awfully tedious.
Yeah, is it an unfortunate translation, or is it, let's give this asshole a slightly rude name, because he's an asshole. I have my theory. I wanted to put some necrophage oil on there just to be ready.
Is it not better to nip the problem in the bud? I tried to get the temple guard to enter the sewers, alas, to no avail. So I took matters into my own hands.
At no charge.
Hear that?
Been hearing it for a while. Draw your weapon.
A crossbow, it would seem. Interesting choice.
Help! Help!
Got him. A little tag there, but not too shabby. Excellent long shot there.
Blast it. I kill one, another takes its place.
I know how you feel. Where to now? Up?
Yes, it's not far now.
Priscilla, how's it look? Give it to me straight, no sugarcoating.
Her wounds will heal, but it's her voice that concerns me. Surely you understand what a terrible blow that would be to a Trobrit. Enough to strip her of the will to live.
Any remedy for that?
I fear only your friend Dandelion can be of help on that count.
Yeah. Not like breaking a pianist's fingers, really. Definitely a career-ending injury.
Take the ladder.
Thought we'd just stay down here, actually.
This is the place. Come, the quicker we take care of this, the better.
Why? Got somewhere to be?
Someone might disturb us. The coroner, for example. Or Reverend Nathaniel Pastodi. Very well. We seek the corpse of a dwarven woodcarver.
Not that one.
Looks like necrophages got to this one. Let's keep looking.
Not one either.
Wrong body type. Human. Wrong body type. Let's keep looking.
Suggesting something else, huh? Suggesting I go that way, which makes me want to have a poke around in here, really.
This isn't it.
Nope. You'd think the morgue will be set up in such a way as to minimise the presence of flies. Apparently not, though. Looks like a dwarf. Bunch of dwarfs. So everything isn't nailed down, and then we'll move on.
That's gotta be him.
This one's a she. Remember, beards are no indicator of gender amongst dwarves.
Let's keep looking. A dwarf, but the hands. Not a carpenter's. A banker's, more likely. Let's keep looking. Calluses on the fingers.
Yeah.
Sawdust in the beard. Clothes sticky with sap. Must be our dwarf.
Excellent. I trust you
Don't
don't
see any
grow
clothes.
weak in the knees at the sight of blood.
Not a bit. Start the autopsy.
Where?
Start at the top, I guess.
Let's look at his head. Hair smells like it's burnt. Like he was in a fire.
Notice anything else? That his eyes have been scooped out, for instance?
Those burn marks I see in his eye sockets.
Yes. And some grey dust. Ash, it seems. Very fine.
Murderer gouged out his eyes, then put burning coals in the sockets.
So it seems. Looking at the wounds, it appears our woodcarver was still alive when it happened.
Lovely.
Let's examine the mouth. Burns, blisters.
Just like Priscilla's.
See this? Incision made into the voice box.
Indeed, so thin as to be nearly unnoticeable.
A small, extremely sharp instrument. Scalpel.
But why? The wound is too small to bleed, and there are signs of swelling. The murderer... I believe he performed a tracheotomy, so the victim wouldn't die too soon.
Keep him alive longer as possible. I assumed it was to stop him making noise, but yeah, either way, grim.
Let's examine something else.
Also next, I guess.
Let's examine his torso.
What have we here? Deep wound on the left side of his rib cage, and a scar the length of his stomach.
Let's examine the chest wound. Yeah, heart carved out, wound cauterized.
Wait a minute, there's something else.
Lovely.
An egg from an amphibian. A salamander? Scorched but intact.
I attended some lectures in herpetology as a student. Afraid I don't recall any amphibians that would lay eggs in corpses. So either Professor Cochrane was deeply mistaken, or this is our murderer's doing.
Seems likely.
Look at the scar. Wounds long and thin, an incision. But the edges are ragged.
Means nothing. Look, no swelling, no bruises. An old injury, perhaps an accident in the workplace.
Possibly.
Open the abdominal cavity.
Due warning, it will stink of rot.
Once fought a Zoogle up to my waist in sewage, so I doubt... Wait. Smells not rot.
Formaldehyde. A medical novelty. Heavily diluted, it's remarkable at preserving organic tissue. In stronger proportions, it's more destructive than acid.
Explains why there's no smell of decay, and why his throat's scalded.
Look at his hands.
Look at his hands. These welts. Rope burns, right? He was tied up.
I'd expect so. No one could sit through such torture unless bound.
Speaking from experience.
Yes, that of a victim. Spent a year in the dungeons of Tretogor. Long story.
Some other time, maybe.
Oh,
See the callus?
interesting fellow, this.
Morph wore a ring, but someone took it off him.
Not
See
your
anything interesting on
average
his legs?
doctor, this guy.
His right foot. The ankle swollen, toenails broken. He clearly kicked something very hard. Right before he kicked the bucket.
Doesn't strike me as the right time for jokes.
Apologies. We surgeons, we've a different sensibility.
And a different sense of humor.
Something akin to gallows humour. Well, there's only one option left. Hope we don't see too
His
much.
genitals. We ought to inspect those.
I sincerely doubt they bear any relation to the matter.
I'm probably right. In the interest of being consistent and making sure we don't miss anything.
We'll see. Pull down his trousers and... shit.
Syphilis, actually. Early stages. No sign of diffusion.
Think there could be a connection?
Only as the killer's potential motivation.
All right. Think I know enough.
Enlighten me, please, because I've still no notion what this is
No,
about.
me either.
What the motive might have been.
So he poured formaldehyde around the throat, cut their eyes out while they were alive, and stuck hot coals in there. And then cut the hearts out and stuffed a salamander in there. Well, I don't think no motive they're mad. I think there is something going on here. I think there's ritual to it. The putting of a salamander egg in there makes me think there's a ritual to it, but I don't know. I'm going to go with that.
It's some kind of sick ritual. You saw it. Burns in the eye sockets, cavity where the heart should be, scalding liquid, all centering on warmth, heat, fire.
A fire eternal.
It's a lead worth following. Any idea what his name was?
Fabian Meyer. And I'm Hubert Reich, the coroner. I've come to perform the autopsy, but I see you've done it for me, Joachim. As always, you interfere where you're neither needed nor wanted. Drag others into trouble in the process. Who is this?
A student. Lifelong learner. Got a couple questions for you.
Very well, speak. But be quick. Reverend Nathaniel has come by for an inspection. He'll be here shortly.
You old friends?
Hubert taught me the rudiments of medicine long ago.
And not very well. You've still not mastered certain basic principles. For example, that a doctor's role is to treat the ill, not save the world.
Yeah, he clearly came to medicine later in life.
A compliment?
No, a statement of fact. 30 years, and you've not changed a bit.
Does seem rather younger than that, this fellow.
Woodcarver's body. Where was it found? It's important.
Plan to investigate? Exciting. He died in his workshop south of the market square, just beside the gate to Far Corners. That poor Trebirates was attacked there. City's abuzz about it. But the woodcarver, Eustace the corpse collector, brought us the body. You should speak to him. Saw him just around the corner near... Oh, greetings, your reverence.
Who are these people? I believe I made it clear no one's to be allowed in under any circumstances.
You did, but they're friends of the deceased. Here to collect the body.
Out of the question. Show them out at once.
As your reverence wishes. Gentlemen, follow me. You shall leave via another route.
Well, that was oddly
Why'd you
kind of
cover
him.
for us?
I was covering my own arse. If Reverend Nathaniel had learned someone had entered the morgue, then cut open a corpse without his permission, I'd be in deep trouble. But you didn't give that a thought, did you, Joachim? As ever. Well, while I don't approve of your willfulness, I also wish to see this murderer hang. So, should I learn anything new related to this case, I will let you know.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't think the guy will get the chance to do that. Mind you, that's the way I prefer it.
Nathaniel. Who is he?
A scoundrel. A rogue. Like every man who wears the robes of the eternal fire.
Most are scoundrels before they ever put on the robes.
True in his case as well. Before he donned the frock, Nathaniel was a torturer. Delighted especially in torturing women.
Oh, lovely
Later,
fellow.
Hierarch Hemmelfart appointed him to oversee the morgue. He deals with the temple guard, supervises cremations, conducts funeral masses in the temple on the Isle, and so forth.
Dream job.
Why do I get the feeling that guy's going to be meeting a sticky end as well? At least I hope so,
Told me you
anyway.
know the coroner. We could have skipped the trip through the sewers.
I know him, thus I avoid him. I've said enough on the subject.
Yeah. There's definitely some history there.
Don't aim to press you.
Thank you. I've nothing to hide. It's just an old wound, unhealed as yet. What will you do now?
Plenty of leads. Woodcarver's workshop, the corpse collector who found him, alley where Priscilla was attacked. Got work to do.
As do I. At the hospital. I must return there. But I shall keep my fingers crossed.
And I'll keep my eye on you.
Well, I never.
Yeah. Don't know where the hospital might be. Actually quite curious about that. Well, I think the thing to do will be talk to the corpse collector and check the place where the woodcarver died, and then the alley where Priscilla was attacked last of all. Priscilla was staying here. Dandelion's place is here. When the hell was she attacked here? Well, she was found here. Possibly she came this way. She was grabbed somewhere around here, but it's right by the gate. You think she'd be seen? I'm going out on a limb and suggest I'm overthinking this, but yeah.
Many thanks
Seems
to
to
you,
me
Geralt.
I've heard of you before, Whitehair.
Seems to be mind your own business.
Bloody bandits! Can't go out in the streets no more!
At least the father didn't used to kill women.
Fall or foul of the king of beggars, and you get no mercy no matter who you are.
This is the king of beggars work.
Proud of it once currency
You, Eustace, the corpse collector?
Aye? How'd you know?
Fourth sense, I think it is. You bring Fabian Meyer's body to the morgue.
Oh, yeah, I remember. No ice, no art, one of them, right? No purse neither, as I recall.
Charming.
One of them? So there have been other bodies like that?
Sure have. Beggars, street urchins, and street walkers. One went so portly, I had to cut her into pieces to fit her in me wheelbarrow. Slippery sow, they called her, on account of the...
Some things are best left unsaid. What happened to the pieces?
What do you mean? Reverend Nathaniel ordered them burned. Every last one. Oh, shame that was.
Shame? Why? Actually, never mind. Another thing that's best left unsaid.
Not historically a role that was particularly well regarded. Number of roles like that involving the dead and absolutely vital services like that were generally result in the person doing the job being an absolute social pariah, even though they are absolutely vital to functioning of society. It's not the only one that was similarly treated, but still, in this guy's case, he seems to be playing to type.
You searched Fabian's body?
Well, I cast an eye in his pockets, made sure nothing went to waste.
I call a spade a spade. You rob corpses.
And I call a prick a prick. It's none of your fucking concern. What, you tax collector? Piss off, mutant.
You know, I'm not bribing him because he's a piece of shit. I could, subtly influence him, get what I need without doing any harm to him. But he's a prick.
I'd advise you not to anger me, or you'll get an inside tour of the crematory.
Touch me, the guards will be hiding your ass for you count of free.
To save a little shit like you? Doubt it.
These clever lads, more cleverer than you. They know Eustace, know they want me on their side, 'cause you'll all die one day, and then I'll decide where your body winds up. A grave, the crematorium, or elsewhere.
Not if you're dead first. That's what you want. Still not giving him a coin.
Talk. What did you find on him?
As you wish. Triflings, baubles, gloss-beaded ring, handful of coins, and a letter. Look, vellum, quality parchment, that. I'll wipe off the writing and sell it as new.
That's human skin. Priscilla. Next victim's name. If you'd given this to the right person, she might not have been hurt.
What the fuck do I care what happens to some Priscilla? We short of wenches in this town. Oi, fucking hell! What was that for?
For everything.
Yeah, if he'd gotten back up after that, I'd have put him the fuck back down again if I was in Geralt's shoes. That guy is not going to be walking around for a few days. You like this mission? Yeah. Hospital's northeast city, if you remember rightly. Not sure if it's marked on the map. Sounds plausible. Priscilla the Truberits. Definitely not a word that I would expect to come up very often in conversation. Concerned citizen. Found on the last victim's body.
The eternal fire protects us, but a witcher sure comes in handy at times.
You know, I also loot the dead, but usually dead monsters and people who have it coming. Right. Oh yes, it is in fact marked. It's all the way up there. Interesting.
Tough times. Oh, tough indeed.
Help! Save me! I'm dying of poverty.
Greetings.
Looking to make some coin too.
So, how do you go with this here? I was thinking about minding my own business, but suddenly I put something in.
Gonna know another way in here if this doesn't go well.
Begone, or I'll sick me hounds on you. Molly, Striga, come!
Relax. I'm here about Fabian Meyer, looking for his killer.
That's altogether different. Sit, you stupid mutts, lie down. Come on in. Slowly now, lest they bite you.
Sounded Scottish, must be dwarf.
Charming as beasts go.
You daft? Even I'm scared of them. A better backing dog than an evil man at your door.
Got someone particular in mind?
Sure as shite. Bugger who did Fabian in. As soon as they'd hauled his corpse off, I run to a mate who raises fighting dogs. Bought these 2 mutts. Cost me a chunk of change. But I sleep sound at least.
Till you wake up with one of them biting something off that you would prefer to keep attached, yeah.
So who might you be?
The Stiff's brother. Gus is the name. We ran a workshop together. Meyer and Meyer.
That sound like there's a lot of love lost.
What'll it be now? Just Meyer?
Name it. I'll be closing it down now. As soon as I find a buyer for this shack, I'll head on to Mahakam. Be near my family or what's left of it. So, what do you want to know? What can I tell you about Fabian?
Tell me what you know about the murder, in order, in detail.
'Twas like this. Had some work in Oxenford, and I was coming home. Saw a plume of smoke.
Better late than
rising
never,
over the city.
feline. Hope you're doing alright.
Blast it, gonna miss him burn another hag. But the smoke wasn't coming from Hierarch Square. It was coming from here. See the soot stains? That's where they burned our sculptures. Folk gathered round the blaze and found Fabian here beside it. They'd already loaded him on the cart by the time I arrived.
Talk to your neighbors. They see anything suspicious beforehand? Hear
More
anything?
fire.
Claimed not to. But even if they had, they'd not have helped. In Novigrad, folk give bleeding orphans in the street a wide berth so as not to stain their poor lanes. They care about some dwarf.
Your brother have any enemies? Anyone dislike him? Threaten him, maybe?
Nay. 'Twas Fabian who threatened this one last. Oh, you were a good dwarf, a craftsman like no other. But you were an incorrigible whoremonger as well. Whenever we put a bit of coin aside, I'd say, let's buy some tools, quality timber. No, he grabbed the purse and head out whoring. Took to following one in particular. He'd say, "'Tis all your fault, dirty bitch, human dish rag," and other obscenities. Don't rightly know what that was about. Maybe he was in love with her.
Know where I can find her? This dish rag?
City cemetery. She died a few days back, quietly in her sleep. Her pont said a fever took her.
Fine. We've talked enough. Need to look around.
Be my guest. Just beware of the dogs.
Dwarf with a bad attitude and a propensity for prostitutes who makes statues or carves statues and gets murdered.
Bloodstains.
That's where Fabian lay when they found him.
Murderer dragged something heavy. Statues. Or a corpse.
I'd like to have a look at the fire, but there's apparently nothing much to get from it. Concerned citizen sermon, looking more and more like the crazy fucking mortuary priest. Well, good people, the fire can be both a blessing and a curse. Fire can warm with its flames, can prepare our nourishment. Fire can drive off the horrors of the dark. Your fire can also scorch, burn, and incinerate. That's why we must live That is why we must live in harmony with the eternal fire and its commandments. Who fails still leads its lessons. Whoever lives in ignorance of it, whoever mocks it, is the same shall live his life in its flames. Take my counsel's heart, good people, or you will reap the consequences of your deeds.
Aye.
Fine, we've talked enough. Need to look around.
Be my guest. Just beware.
I can get anything there. I'll make him open the workshop then.
Aye.
Mind if I go inside the workshop?
I've not even peeked inside since they found Fabian. But I'll open it for you if you want.
I'll stay out here. I wouldn't blame you, bud.
More bloodstains, but not near enough to say he bled to death. Unless somebody got rid of the blood. Left a few stains behind. Furniture got knocked over. This looks like it was kicked. Eyes. Humanoid. Completely rotten.
Hey, this is where he was tortured.
Formaldehyde. Doubt Fabian used it. Nothing here.
Except the guy was grabbed and tortured in here. And when they were done with him, they dragged him out and left him in the alley to die. Presumably by the fire that they lit.
The plague.
It does seem more and more like
Oi,
targeted
Witcher!
attacks.
Coroner wants to see you. Been another victim. Told me to say the main door will be open for you. You're to come as soon as you can.
Nice.
Which has just brought another corpse in. Rigor mortis yet to set in. Went begin autopsy to arrive. Regards, Herbert, Regit, Coroner. PS, it's time going through the main entrance. Nathaniel has left. The guard will be expecting you. Excellent. I want to see more of what's going on down here though before any such move.
Hey, handsome.
Whistling Windy, huh?
A brazier. This time of year? A brazier. This time of year? I know that smell. Formaldehyde. Man's footprint. The murderer's maybe. Weight on his heel.
How am I to know?
Took a
Watch
step
him, see what he
back.
does.
Human. Priscilla's. Murderer fled before the guards arrived. Ran this way.
Looks like we got a spot of bother. Barber surgeon, a steel sword, huh? As good as what I've got. Kind of curious to see what it looks like, though. Ah, flambeige. with a fairly simple but quite nice crossguard. And a refined point for sticking into things. Flamberge at the bottom end, though. So, yeah, designed to be an intimidating sword, that one. We've got on here, we've got Hangman's Venom. Yes, I do. No.
Take him from the back!
You said to your sister.
What? Lost your nerve?
Help me! That's it, you're in for it! Fucking come on!
Right.
Think you'll gut me too, huh? Up your ass, deviant! Hoes can fight back!
Calm down, I'm not gonna hurt you. What are you doing here?
Getting vengeance. Well, why are you staring? Have you not heard killers always return to the scene of their crime? Me and my brothers are waiting here to give him a warm welcome. For Priscilla. Almost did her in, the whole son.
I know. Here to look for clues and find anyone who might know something.
Fear I can't help you much. But I can tell you what I know.
Well, that suddenly changed direction, didn't it?
You and Priscilla friends?
Friends? Nah. But she saw more than a stupid whore in me. Treated me with respect. It mattered. I was looking to give her pouring. Pick up a decent trade. But none would take me. Not as a washerwoman, nor a servant, nor a cook. Felt like a leper, I did. But Priscilla, she was different. Agreed to put me in her play, you see? Lots of the other actors, they were afraid on account of her jesting about the eternal fire. Whistling Wendy on stage, can you imagine it? Well, dream's gone now. I'm back to working street corners.
Sorry to hear that.
You could do worse as work goes. Or so I tell myself.
Not in many ways that I think of.
Priscilla wasn't the sole victim. You aware of that?
Oh, dearie. Course I was. This didn't start yesterday. Others have died like this before. Beggars, street girls, orphans. But who'd have a drama concern about them? Human rubbish. It's what the guards call us.
Recall any names?
They didn't have proper ones. Baldy, curly, buns. That's what folk called them. No friends, no families. Their bodies were burned long ago.
Take care now. And I got a murderer to catch.
Somebody, starting out carefully and getting cockier as he gets older from the look of it. Now then. Remember, good people, the light cast by the fire dispels every darkness, reveals each lie, exposes every unworthy debauched soul. Not even shape-shifting dopplers can hide from its light, not witches and sorceresses so adept at fooling common folk. Not the loose women who walk the street and fog men's mind with their charms. Abandon the treacherous and immortal magic arcane, cover your bodies in modesty and provoke no unclean thoughts, and the eternal fire will expose for you all monsters and sinners, or else burn you too in its flames. Yeah. Gotta be honest, the
trail ends here. Strange. Even I couldn't jump this wall.
The priest is looking more and more like he's the culprit.
Such lovely natural surroundings.
Mind you, his arrival and manner seemed immediately... Sorry, my brain just kind of went off halfway through a fucking word there. Yeah, the way he was introduced and his manner just immediately made it like it was probably that guy.
Didn't look like rain.
But maybe it's a bit too obvious. This is a trap, of course. Dwarf this time from the look of it.
Geralt, right? I'm glad you're here. Held off on the autopsy till you arrived.
Nice of you, especially given you didn't seem pleased about my previous visit.
Because you came unannounced and in unfortunate company. I also had Reverend Nathaniel to contend with. Our spiritual caretaker has left the city on some important matter, and I know who you are, what drives you. I'm more than happy to aid your investigation.
By the way, you and Von Gratz don't exactly get along. Why is that?
I had him sent to prison. You see, Joachim led the student protests in 1242, a senseless and brutal revolt. People were dying, which those who rejected liberty, equality, and fraternity would be found in the gutter come morning. Their throats slit from ear to ear with surgical precision. Joachim had been my favorite student, but alas, I had to do something. So I reported him. Then I left the university and found work in the morgue, where none care about my past. Whereas Joachim, oh, fate's ironies. Years later, he was appointed head of the very ward I had founded.
How old's Von Gratz? 50? 60?
53, I believe. Why do you ask?
You look a little young to have been his teacher.
Not surprising. For years, I've lived in the cold and dark, breathing the vapors of embalming fluids. In short, working with corpses extends one's life.
I'll bat it out, but anyway.
Is it not?
So you suggest Joachim may have been, as a student, going out at night and what, carving up people who didn't agree with him, and then reported him. He went to prison, but they didn't hang him. Certain things in here don't quite line up.
Not fond of Nathaniel?
Very few people are. He's cruel and capricious. He stormed in here once, grabbed a scalpel I was sterilizing over a burner, sliced my back with it to the bone, because I had forgotten to lock the storeroom. Hard to be fond of someone like that, wouldn't you agree?
Not hard to make him disappear, though.
Who's the victim this time?
Joris Aquinas, a lecturer in theology at Oxenfurt Academy. Found this morning at his home on a catafalque made of his books.
Any titles in particular?
It seems all the tomes dealt with the eternal fire. Treatises critical of the faith's doctrines.
Yeah, mortal sin in Novigrad. Let's start.
Gladly. The wounds conform to the killer's modus operandi. The victim was bound and forced to drink formaldehyde. Next, the killer removed the eyes, placed burning coals in the sockets, then opened the rib cage and... What's this? A parchment. Made of human skin.
A message from the murderer. The name of his next victim. Patricia Vegelbud.
Do you know her?
Yes. Even went to her estate once with... Gotta find her, now.
A witch. Patricia Vegelbud, yeah. And again, Nathaniel just said he left the city, or we've just been told he left the city on important business. The Vegelbud estate is, guess what? Outside the city.
Rain, I like rain.
Oh, that's a piece of random dialogue I've not heard before. The Vegelbuds, if I remember rightly, all the way up there. So our best bet is out the south gate, I think.
Hey!
Poor Lydica. Just lost.
I've never seen anyone swing a sword as quick as you do.
I should hope not.
I just hung the laundry.
Yeah, not something you want to do just before the rain comes down. I'd recommend looking up before you hang your laundry out, generally, as a rule of thumb.
Never seen anyone swing a sword as quick as you.
Horse is stuck in a corner. Here we go.
What do you see?
Right. Let's just check the map a minute, make sure I'm being pointed in the right direction. Past Seven Cats Inn, over the bridge. Take the left and basically keep going straight on, sort of bearing right. No, wait. Get into the roof. Take the second left, actually. I don't want to go that way. Go more this way. Out the way. If my calculations are correct. Right on, a little bit of a left swing. I mean, I assume it is going to be that Nathaniel chap. It seems all the evidence is pointing in that direction at the moment, but it's a bit obvious if that's the case. Open the bloody door.
Need to talk to Patricia Vegelbud.
You think any bum off the street can...
Her life's in danger. Let me in or have her blood on your hands.
If you thought this up, and I'll let you in, I'll throw my arse out the door.
Always thought a guard was supposed to protect his charge, not his ass.
So be it. I'll take you to Lady Vegelbud. Just no trickery. Understand?
Yeah, like saying it's going to make any difference.
Oh, Geralt, what a pleasant surprise.
Not pleasant at all. I gotta see your mother. Her life's in danger.
In danger? Come now. I saw Mother this morning. She seemed sad, true, but in perfect health.
I'm hunting a serial killer, and I've got reason to believe your mother will be his next victim.
Why, even if it's true, our gods...
He's exceptionally cruel when he kills, tortures his victims, cuts out their hearts. So let's see how she is, just in case.
I find this all very hard to believe, but you appear to be quite serious. Please, follow me.
Yeah, when somebody you've got prior history with...
Except it's the wrong time of year.
I mentioned...
Yeah, when somebody you've got prior history with says, your mother's in trouble, And walking across the room is all you need to do to check she's okay. And
we'd been to Novigrad. I'd seen the piles in her square, uttered not a word on our way home. She had all the holy books, insignias, reliquaries gathered, taken outside and burnt. Then she locked herself in her room.
We need to hurry.
probably why our killers here. Move a little faster, please, Ingrid.
Not ahead.
It's your mother's innards be on the outside.
All seems to be in order.
We should go in, just to be sure.
You're relentless, aren't you? Fine. But wait here, please. Mother's certainly not in the mood for guests.
Well, she's in the mood for getting sliced and diced a little bit less.
He ran out the other door! Catch him!
Hmm.
You must sweat like a swine in that jacket.
Spread out! Murderer's still here!
Not one of the guards and look at it.
Die.
I don't see any signs of him. Come on, Geralt, move your ass. Really not sure what the hell's going on here. I'm going to cut down all the guards if I'm forced to, but I don't see... That was more believable. Gate there, maybe that'll help. I don't particularly want to cut down a bunch of innocent guards who just got the wrong end of the stick, to be honest. As I don't seem to have another option. That I hate. Yeah, it's like that person was her mother, yeah.
Halt! For I put a bolt between your eyes!
Listen, you got the wrong guy.
Save your trickery, taking you to the heiress.
Well, killer's already escaped. Lead the way, hero.
We got him, Lady Ingrid. Wasn't easy, but...
Lower that crossbow before you hurt yourself. This man is innocent.
Forgive me. I saw him running. Thought it was the killer fleeing.
I was chasing him, and I'd have caught him if you hadn't gotten in my way.
Out of my sight, at once!
Not very bright, was he?
Mother! Why did he do this to her? Why?
Because she blasphemed the eternal fire. Only thing that ties her to the other victims.
Yeah, just dumb guards being dumb guards, I think.
Ingrid, I know this is a hard time for you, but usually the killer leaves a note on the body. A note indicating his next victim. May I?
Very well. But you should be on your own. I do not wish to see her in this state. I do not wish to remember her like that.
It seems he has posed most of them in varying ways.
Please.
Well,
Bruises,
that's...
broken fingernails. She defended herself. Must be why it took him longer, and why he almost got caught. Here it is. Sweet Nettie, crippled Kate's. Growing bolder, not just the name, but the place too. Won't get away this time.
A little bit more than I needed to see there, I think. Poor lady. I don't remember a lot about her, other than the fact that her son was an alchemist. And she hosted the party that we used with Ingrid to sneak him out of town. But I was going to look for food. Ay, ay, ay. There's a couple of issues that drive me a little bit nuts with this game. On combat side. Firstly, with you see certain creatures like drowners and the like that are not the biggest and the strongest. Geralt can't block them. He just gets staggered immediately, has to dodge. I feel like he should be strong enough to deal with blocking creatures of that size. And then you also see people coming at you with halberds, like this fella, and I can't block those either. Again, yeah, it's a big heavy weapon, but Geralt is a super strong mutant. You should be able to block that, or at the very least parry it, especially as somebody who is not a super strong mutant absolutely can parry those weapons. Yeah, it's a bit annoying. Also, in a fight like that, Geralt, with all his abilities and strengths, could probably have gone quite easy and avoided actually killing any of the guards, which I think I did. But the game doesn't have a mechanic for that. Also, could probably have avoided getting caught and dragged down by them if combat doesn't force you into a scenario wherein you're forcibly pointed at enemies, which normally is a good thing, but in this particular context it's a bit too aggressive. There's plenty of occasions there where I'd have quite easily gotten past that lot. I am certainly no superhuman mutant. Mutant maybe, but not superhuman bit. Depends who you ask, though. On the mutant bit. Yeah. Now, I'm not saying you should be able to block like a massive creature's swipe. Something that's really fucking huge. Maybe that will just, the sheer physics of it will drive him onto the ground anyway, but I hope that's something they do a better job of with The Witcher 4, actually. But when something that, and I could deal with comes along, like, really?
So that plum under your eye, who gave you that? The Dairy of Silver.
Horse doesn't seem to want to stay on the path right now. Seriously, I'm gonna behead this fucking horse. Horse! Road! Road! Horse! Fucking horses that much. Mind you, Gerald here is not much more fucking use, is he? Cleaver's hench dwarf. I don't know why that makes me laugh as much as it does, but it does.
A black Temeri is no Temeri at all.
Sounds like he's saying something he's not, but
No room
yeah.
Corn's about to run out.
That's it, Roach. What's the rush? They're non-humans.
Homicidal maniac, carving up women, well, and the occasional man as well, but I'm looking at least a 60-40 split here.
I praise you with all my heart.
Bet you're sweaty in all that armour.
What do you care?
Wouldn't you rather sweat on me?
Fuck yeah, now. It's an interesting sales pitch.
Sweet Nettie, where is she?
Upstairs. But she's with a very important client. Do not disturb them.
The thinking mate swears he saw one woman service 10 Johns at once. He had them yelping with joy, every last one.
Wonder how many bottles your mate had emptied beforehand. 10, I wager. One for each John.
No one will hear you, bitch. Not a soul.
You, though? Whole town will hear you in a minute.
Yet again you disturb me, and I so dislike being disturbed. I was to play with sweet Nettie, render her not so sweet, but I shall see to you first.
What, no foreplay? No formaldehyde? Coals in my eye sockets?
What the fuck are you on about?
Murder. You killed Fabian Meyer, Patricia Vegelbud, and many others.
Bollocks. You're mistaken, vagrant.
Found a message on Patricia's body. Led me here to crippled Kate's. To sweet Nettie. If you didn't leave it, who did?
It was a
I
quick
don't know,
turnaround.
But I see we must talk. Calmly.
Oh, he's still going to die.
Who knew you'd be here?
Strangely enough, I don't announce these outings far and wide. There's but one man who... That's impossible. He treats even corpses with kid gloves.
The coroner. Said you were busy, that you wouldn't visit the morgue. Gotta go after him.
Go. To Warehouse 12 at the docks. He's there this time of day procuring supplies. Formaldehyde.
Coroner.
I shall stay here. I've unfinished business with sweet Nettie. After all, I paid in advance.
I don't fucking think you will.
Then you'll pay again. For her, for all the other women you've tortured.
Yep, still gonna kill him.
You're free now.
Do the world a favour.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. If not for you.
Most welcome. That was a bit unnecessary.
He asked if I did everything, and I said, for the right price, of course. And then he smiled. Oh, God, it gave me the shivers. And then he hit me.
Oh, fucking
so hard I passed out.
wonder it did.
I was bound when I came to. And he was hitting poker in the fire.
Calm down. He won't hurt you anymore. He won't hurt anyone.
Might do the floorboards a bit of damage, but on the grand scheme. Now, where's the door? I didn't see where the door was when I came in, and I don't know where it is on the bloody way out either. Oh, there it is in the corner. Okay. Is it? Yes. Okay. I think it's a bit shame it can't get out. And if it does, well... If it doesn't come out, then turn around and say that's what happened to the last guy who thought getting rough was the way to go. Object lesson is not such a bad thing, I don't think. Where are we going? It's down by the port. I didn't see it being the coroner. Although, you know. Maybe I should have seen that coming in a sense. I was thinking this guy seemed way too obvious. It's because he was way too obvious.
Come on, Roach.
I can imagine how that could have happened.
Hey there, handsome.
Run out of formaldehyde.
I underestimated you. You almost caught me in flagrante delicto. Now you've seen through my bluff with Nathaniel. Although, you've not divined all, I see. Had you, you would have drawn your silver sword.
What are you?
Not human. Explains how he's old.
Higher, of course.
Got a reason for killing? A reason to torture?
I thought you'd figure that out as well. The symbolism's rather obvious. Coals for those who are blind to the fire. The egg of a salamander born of fire to replace their cold, doubting hearts. Fire down the throat.
Yeah, symbolism's clear. What's not is why a vampire would kill in the name of the eternal fire.
Should be equally obvious. I concur with the Church's diagnosis. Novigrad is a fallen city. Its population amnesiacs to the very concepts of decency and morality. So I decided to remind them, in a manner they'd be certain to notice.
That reminds us his logic there otherwise. I mean, I don't disagree with his description of the city as its state and its populace's behaviour and things, but murdering a handful of people ain't gonna do that.
You're a sick fuck.
I never expected you to understand. You're a cynic and an opportunist. I sensed it from the start. Ah well, this conversation has grown unpleasant for both parties. We must move to the next item.
I do like the
I last
the
fought a
robe.
Witcher 2 centuries ago. I do hope I remember how it's done.
And you? Have you faced one of us? No, you couldn't have. You would have survived.
Gotcha! And with no vampire oil either. Ha! Oof. Well, I'm reasonably pleased with how that went. I have to admit. That was pretty tidy. Unfortunately, there's no sneak mode, so I can't teabag the psychotic piece of shit. Right, yeah, it went alright, that. I think there's much else I can actually take in here, isn't there?
A good day for comers.
Rum and supper I never refuse.
Thank you, thank you. I knew his being younger than his supposed pupil was suspicious. The fact that the pupil didn't say anything about it is weird. Unless you already knew what he was, which is possible. There were little clues in there. The college he founded. The college is probably quite old at Oxford, the College of Surgeons or whatever it was called. I assume they're back at the hospital. They are indeed.
Eternal fire protects us. Gives monsters the shits.
Eternal fire protects us and gives monsters the shits. It's a bit of a weird, you know, if that's what you're taking away from that, maybe you want to, you know, hold that particular thought up to the light a little bit more. How does it keep us safe from monsters? They crap themselves.
Ain't nothing pretty in this life save daffodils.
Don't know who you're looking for, but you won't.
So you can't work today, have you, blacksmith?
Need something sharpened? Reforged?
What do you have on offer?
I do kind of like that sword. Pity it's useless. It's unique, which makes it feel like bad to throw away. Ooh, I don't know where that came from. I probably picked it up off the vampire's corpse, I guess. I mean, it's not good, but I kind of want to see what it looks like. Interesting silver sword in there. A steel sword. None of it's any good to me, of course, but some of the designs are quite fun. I got a pair of trekker's trousers, which may be better than what I have, but I doubt it. I can't sell them elsewhere anyway.
So long.
See how it looks. Weird. Excessive amounts of handguard. It would make the point very, very light and quick, but wouldn't make the chop as effective. Well, I'm not seeing a lot of reasons to be using those trousers either. I mean, notwithstanding a sword being a really shit choice of weapon for fighting monsters,
What do you have on offer?
the designs of some of these make very little sense. Yeah, let's get them to repair some things while I'm here. No, we still can't afford that. I'm going to sell it later then.
So long.
What? Oh, this horse is bloody more trouble than the freaking vampire was.
Whosoever conceals a mage in their home shall burn alongside him or her.
Top-notch swords.
Show me what you have in stock.
Gotta be honest, I can't be asked to screw around. I'm just going to sell that there.
So
Right.
long.
Top-notch swords.
Just remembered I spotted something in my
Show me what you have in stock.
inventory earlier that might be worth seeing if I can get rid of. Let's get rid of his dagger. Let me keep those. I like to dismantle. Probably not a great deal. Those. I see a lot of other things I might want to dismantle though. Which is silver. Let's dismantle that. That's probably more of a sell option, I think. Not to this guy, it would seem. Short and Chimera. Short was big. Let's keep that. There we go.
So long.
A little bit of cleaning up there.
I'm watching you. Last chance to surrender unorthodox books. Grimoires and tracts blaspheming the sacred flame especially.
They've gone mad, Richard. Lost their minds.
There's definitely some folks there could do with similar treatment.
How you go with this evening?
Come here, hero. Give us a kiss.
Some coin too. Got streets respect, Witcher.
Good. Excuse me, I'm just going to deal with these. Off with his painted head. These guys keep popping up, usually here, and trying to ambush me. Goes the same way every time.
My mind's like water. Never knowing it.
Oh, thanks.
Did you see the corpse in the gutter?
Oh, blue. His tongue flapping out. Was there any blood? Also, lots of blood in the river. Where is it? I want to see. Set you watch over for me.
Geralt of Rivia.
They say another corpse is turned up. No eyes in its head,
No heart in its breast.
Right, won't be any more showing up in this manner. Oh, there's a door there. I didn't see the door.
How's
better, right?
Yes.
Did you take care of what I asked?
Yeah. The Witcher's way.
Thank you, Geralt. For me and Priscilla.
Did my part. Your turn now. Take care of her. Good care.
I will. You'll see. Treat her better than the Dryads of Broccolon could.
She's talking again. Nice surprise.
Isn't it? Professor von Gratz told me her wounds are healing faster than a troll's. Not the most flattering comparison, but encouraging. Maybe she might even sing again someday. For now, we'll try performing as a duo. She'll play the lute, I'll sing. Dandelion and Calinetta. Got a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
Sounds great. Good luck, Dandelion. On stage and off.
There we go.
Yes, Geralt?
Why is the university in Oxenford closed?
Because it suits Radovid. You've not heard the story?
Nope.
The rector wished to grant him an honorary doctorate. The faculty disagreed. Nonetheless, Radovid arrived for the ceremony, donned a gown, collected his diploma, and when it was over, imprisoned the deans and the entire academic senate so they wouldn't raise a stink. I've been at Vilmerius Hospital ever since. But perhaps it's for the best. I'm far more adept, scalpel in hand, than I ever was behind a lectern.
I got the impression, feeling that she'd written a play that was in some way mocking the eternal flame and the priests and the church thereof, from the sound of things. The prostitute was standing outside. She was had her brothers show up to hopefully jump the killer. Thank God that didn't go that way for her. She said that Priscilla had offered her a role in her play, and that people were a bit uncomfortable with mocking the oh so powerful Church of the Eternal Flame in Novigrad. So yeah, sounds like not the one that we took part in, but another play that she was putting on or had written or something was drawing some less than stellar attention to her.
Know another surgeon from Oxenford Academy. Her name's Shawnee. Know her? Red hair, cropped short, freckles.
And a hopeless idealist. Naturally, I know her. She was my assistant for a year.
Any idea where she is now?
My gut tells me she's somewhere along the front, patching up pikemen. I told her it would be futile. In the time she saved 100 lives, another 1,000 would be lost. But medics with a mission, you can't argue with them.
Hubert told me about your past, even more vivid than I'd assumed.
I've not time for riddles, Geralt. Be straight or be gone.
Any truth to his claim that people died during the riots at the university? Died for your cause?
I was
no
young
proof.
And stupid. I thought a better future was worth any price. Even a human life or two. But those are past sins. Sins I've atoned for.
Well, he doesn't mind too much seeing the killer hunted down. But yeah, seems proof can't have been that strong against him if he just simply did some time in prison and then came out the other side of it.
Found and killed the murderer. It was Hubert. You were right not to trust him. He was a higher vampire.
I thought nothing could surprise me in Novigrad. Seems I was wrong. Deeply wrong. Thank you, Geralt. Were it not for you, this would never have ceased.
Farewell.
There we have it. Thought he might want
Don't
to
you
know.
know the eternal fire burns here, Witcher?
Yeah, you say that, but it also put several victims in here.
Strange. What? He prescribes leeches for everything?
No. Once some stray dogs took a bite out.
Well, King managed to teleport downstairs faster than I walked. He definitely didn't walk past me. So, gorgeous George. There's a reference to Snatch, Guy Ritchie film. And one of the people I need to fight. Don't know about that one. Don't know if any of the others are a reference to anybody in particular. Right, so how are we doing for time? Yeah, we're doing all right. Allegedly, Black Pearl will be next. And there's a legal race there that we could do maybe later. Let's start with Black Pearl and find Nodus at the Golden Sturgeon.
Take care now. Eternal fire be praised.
Kind of skipped over him.
Greetings. It's not safe to go out on the streets anymore.
Double chase.
I think you'll be alright. There's an entire crowd of people around here.
Novigrad's not your stomping ground.
You see in the dark, and you're studying.
What is it, brave boy? Looking for adventure?
There might be a shortcut there, doesn't look like it. Oh, look, they're burning more books.
Vile times when beggars people letters. Arms for the poor.
Hey, there are mouse droppings in this bread.
Mouse droppings in this bread. Although where the fuck he thinks he's getting raisins from, I don't know. I think mouse droppings are a little bit more likely. Wait until morning.
Cost you double in the rain.
Well, go inside then. So, here's a fellow with a quest.
A witcher? Oh, hear about the notice by chance?
Indeed. Going on some voyage looking for a companion, right?
Not just some voyage. Cross the sea. Mark this. When I got pressed into the infantry in 1242, I promised my beloved Let I'd return alive, whole, and with a pearl from Skellige. Not just any pearl either. A black one. The rarest and most precious.
Well, well. Ambitious.
Perhaps. But they were empty words. I came from the war. That one and the next. But I never fulfilled my promise. High time to change that. For if not now, then when? Thing
Interesting.
is, I've grown old in the meantime, as you see. Can't manage it alone. Need a strong
Not
shoulder.
that
to
old
lean on.
anyway.
And a witcher's
Got
shoulder's
another
as strong
vampire
as
on the
they
go.
come. So, what do you say?
plan's crazier than it is sane, but there's an irresistible charm to it. Offer me some pay and I'll help you out.
Don't you fret about coin. I brought home a good deal of it from various fronts. Say we meet in Skellige, by the collapsed bridge near Arenbjorn. It's but a hop away from the bed where black pearls are born. Will that work for you?
Sounds fine. See you there.
I can't say I expected that, but okay. Probably gonna do that one next, but I don't. Let's see if there's anything interesting on these boards, maybe. I suspect it's just a Gwent quest, in which case I'm not going to bother doing it, but...
Oh, God. The Reapers come for me.
Yeah, just Gwent. Any more question marks popping up now I'm doing this? Look at one over there. Often do that actually before we do much more. Otherwise, no. There's another board up here. And then there's a quest over there. +4. Let's go and do this quest, I think. Ooh.
Oh, God. The Reapers come for me.
What's the deal with this? While wallowing in the bits, Novigrade's worst and most notorious slum, the Witcher took on a contract on a monster committing horrendous murders under the cover of darkness. At the time, you never suspect the story starting in the gutter would end in a luxurious manner. Another murderer. As if Novigrade hasn't got enough of them. Just suddenly veered sideways into the crowd there. Bring your children to Marabella's School for Tots, where they'll learn reading, writing and respect for the gods. Charge no fees, but welcome donations from all. Generosity is what keeps us going.
Don't like folk wandering around here.
Oh yeah? Well, got a beast you need someone to get rid of? I'm here about the notice.
Supervisor Lund posted it. Yeah, a beast haunts the outskirts, murdering folk. Got them scared to leave their homes after dusk.
The silliest idea ever.
Like to talk to this supervisor.
Too bad he don't receive petitioners.
So what's he do exactly?
Delivers relief on behalf of the city council, flour and groats for the paupers, meaning he don't do it personally. He's got men for that. He himself,
supervises.
Exactly.
I aim to hunt down this monster.
Best hurry then, some other bloke's already after it.
Really?
Who took the contract?
Didn't see the man. Was just told some brave fool turned up.
When did you find the last victim?
Just last night. Hubert, a beggar, but a decent man. I'd let him sleep in the shed from time to time, that one on the right. Eustace hasn't come for the corpse yet. It's lying in there where I found it.
Lovely.
Any eyewitnesses to these attacks?
No, just the bodies. Beast appears only at 9. chooses isolated victims.
Thanks. So long.
Seems a bit smart, this beast.
Not the marks of a Garcane or a Fletter. Blood's all sucked out. A lesser vampire?
We already dealt with the
Monster was wounded.
elder vampire.
Seems like it had lost some strength. Was sneaking along the shoreline. Vampire was wounded. Needed fresh blood. Wouldn't have ventured far from its lair if it was weak. Tracks end here. Ought to look for prints on the other side.
Indeed.
Rat corpses. Not a drop of blood left in him. Lair must be nearby.
I meant to put the
Greetings, Lambert.
No, it's Lambert.
We'll talk later.
I know. An Ekimara.
Hide. I set out some bait. Vampire could be back any minute.
Lambert's looking a bit different. It's strange to see him down this end of the world under the circumstances.
Careful, she's strong.
Come on.
Not that strong though. I'm going to consume something else if I can. White Rufford's decoction, yes. Because otherwise, I'm in trouble. Got some food down my neck as well, just be on the safe side. Yeah, it was definitely a little close.
Told you to hide.
Pretty apparent that wasn't necessary.
To think they call me reckless, eh, Geralt?
Never thought you'd abandon Kaer Morhen so soon. But it's good to see you again, Lambert. Decide to do some hunting in Novigrad? For as I remember, you never liked this city.
Still don't. Thing is, I got a certain matter to take care of.
Yeah. Very different to he was in previous games. I'm not sure I like the change. He was a lot more serious previously.
On the path?
A lot, in fact. Quite the takings in Lan Exeter. Was asked to hunt down a giant who turned out to be a forest troll and some bandits.
Bandits?
Came as a package with the troll.
The matter you mentioned. Anything I can help with?
Maybe. But we'll talk about that later. Got our reward to collect. I'm kinda in a hurry. Let's say you've earned half. What the hell?
Let's go.
To be fair, we both did the same thing, ended up in the same place, fought it and slew it together. I think half is about equal. You know, they both did the same amount of work.
So, what do you think? We did what we had to do. Time to pay up.
Wait here, I'll go see the supervisor, get your reward.
Do that ourselves. No reason you should abandon your post.
Can't argue with reason. Go on in.
Emma's got some rather lightweight leather on the go there for monster hunting.
We dealt with the monster at the docks. Here for our reward.
Witches? Since when do you travel in pairs?
A lot of dangers lie in wait for a lone witcher. Bandits, for example.
I advise you to change your tone.
Where's Yad Karadin? Talk.
Let's calm him down a little bit.
Lambert, calm down.
Trust me, Geralt, this is important. There's something I gotta know.
I do not know any Karadin. Take your coin for the before and bugger off, before I lose my temper.
Where's Yad Karadin? Asking you for the
Seems to have lost track of his silver sword.
To the dungeon with them!
I don't think so.
I'll break your bones!
Oh, well. This is not going to have much use for them after today. His legs that big.
This guy's more trouble than the Ekimara.
Karadin's disappeared, I swear. The others too. I only know of Vienne.
What about Vienne?
She drinks at the Seven Cats. There day and night.
See? You can be helpful.
I feel like that might have been a little unnecessary. And he's gained his second sword again.
That was murder. Was that really necessary?
Yes. More guardsmen will show soon. Let's go. Meet me at the Seven Cats. I'll tell you everything there.
The Tavern Vienne frequents?
Yeah, see you later.
Yeah, he is a bit brash, Lambert, isn't he, Cal? He's also, yeah, I'm not a fan of those changes. He was always kind of, you know, not brash. He was very kind of terse and brusque, and he looks younger in this game than he did in the previous ones, and yeah, kind of he's being played younger as well. Whereas he was kind of older, quieter, more serious. Definitely a relatively brutal fellow, particularly in the first Witcher game. But yeah, weird. Definitely a strange change. I'm not a fan. He's normally grumpy, but not usually quite so young and homicidal. Mind you, Geralt's done a fair bit of hunting and killing and butchering of people who had it coming, so we don't know that that guy didn't. We just don't know what's going on yet. But may well have had very good reasons for what he did.
The plague!
Oh, there he is.
River tosses summon ashore each day.
All right, high time you explained some things. Why'd you kill Lund? What's this all about?
Want the short version or the long one?
Long one.
Let me hear the whole thing.
I had a friend. Aiden was his name.
You had a friend?
Oh, hey, fucking hilarious. I met him soon after I'd accepted a contract to lift the curse from the Ogre of Helander. Aiden had been hired to kill it. He was a witcher from the School of the Cat.
There's a way to mimic a witcher. I would imagine Doppler could do it. Whether or not he could fight like one is a different matter, but otherwise you could mimic him. Geralt would probably see through it. Possessing them... I'd imagine. I don't know.
Far as I remember, the ogre was killed in the end.
Yeah. After it gutted my employer, we really didn't have a choice. I cut a deal with Aiden. We joined forces, split the reward for killing the ogre between us. After that, we worked together a lot. Hands down the best man I'd ever met. I mean, I like you, you know that. Still, no comparison.
What happened to him?
Some time ago, Aiden took on a contract to lift a curse off a duke's daughter. It was a political mess from the start. Then there was hatred for the School of the Cat to deal with.
They worked hard to deserve that hate. Basically turned hired assassins.
Aiden wasn't like that. Anyway, some of the Duke's courtiers had designs. Weren't at all keen on the curse being lifted from the Duke's firstborn. So a band of trained assassins ambushed Aiden. Murdered him. Our dear supervisor was one of them.
And you had Caridin?
The assassin's leader. And the one to deal the mortal blow.
Yeah, that guy you just killed didn't seem like he could assassinate a turkey sandwich, so... I don't think a witcher is really likely to be too much danger from the guy.
Sorry about your friend.
Don't need your sympathy, just your help. We have to talk to Vienne. Must have had enough to drink by now. Let's go.
Still not sure I'm inclined to believe everything here.
What do you want?
We want to see Yad Caridin.
Now, why would I help you?
You're asking nicely, you get angry saying, because we're asking nicely.
It's really important to my friend here.
And what will I get out of it?
Pay for your beer, for starters. Then we'll see how valuable your information is.
A better start than the last guy had.
I was part of Caridin's band, but when was that? I don't know where to find him. I've fallen out with a lot. Besides, he's no longer chummy with his old mates. Word around town is he's changed.
Caridin's changed? What do you mean?
He's dropped all his old connections. Stopped taking on petty killings. He's hidden himself away in some hole. Must be planning something big.
Who else was in Caridin's band?
Aside from me, Sleaze, Hammond and Lund, but they've scattered all over the world. Sleaze went to Tretogor, Hammond to Skellige, and Lund...
Lund's dead.
Finally met his match.
Well, you've only Hammond or Sleaze to talk to then.
This, Celise. Where can we find her?
She's done well for herself. Runs a brothel in Tretigor, the kind rich men
Interesting.
who suck information out of them. Then she sells it.
Name of this brothel.
The Black Lily. Celise always did have horrible taste.
Don't think we're heading near either of those places. So.
Paradin's right-hand man once. When the band broke up, he went back to Pharaoh whence he had come. He's a pirate now. Even the Jarls treat him with respect.
Interesting.
What about you? What's your story?
Scoia'tael. Unit was decimated, so I joined Caradin. They never treated me as an equal. No. I could hit a sparrow from 100 paces, but I was never good enough for Caradin. He always preferred that cunt Celise.
You have a hand in the murder of the Witcher Aiden?
Perhaps. I don't remember.
Not a good answer, that one.
Satisfied?
She doesn't know anything. We need to talk to Hammond and Celise.
Don't go looking for Caradin. If he senses you nipping at his heels, he'll kill you without batting an eye.
We'll see. As for you...
Oh, she's just a wreck. We don't know if she was involved or not.
No, Lambert.
Right. Better to leave her like this.
What about my coin? Arseholes.
You gotta help me, Geralt. Best thing will be to split up. You sail to Skellige. Try to squeeze something out of Hammond. I'll go to Tretigor and meet with Celise.
Lambert, let's talk about this.
No, let's not. This is one of those situations, serious situations, when you don't ask unnecessary questions and just help your friend.
I beg to
What'll we
differ.
meet once I'm back?
At the Nowhere Inn.
All right, I'm off. Good luck.
Nowhere in. Rings a bell, but I can't remember where the hell it is. What's up there, is it? It's back down here. And that's the inn at the crossroads. There's a quest there I need to look into. Definitely way too high level. Guess I'll be coming up there eventually, but not anytime soon. Somebody somewhere mentioned the Nowhere Inn at some point before, but I can't bloody remember where it is. Well, it matters too much right now. There's a quest to cripple Kate's. Feel like he killed his friend and he's going after everyone, anyone knows him? Yeah, there's more to this than meets the eye, but I don't think it's that. Don't know what it is, but there's something else going on here. Right. So that leaves us with all the quests. So that's Skellige. That's Skellige. There's the Fist of Fury stuff, which theoretically means I should wait till I come back to deal with that, maybe. Main quest is then Skelliger. We're moving that way soon, aren't we? I don't care about that. Failed quests. Nothing particularly interesting. So, I want to see what the quest down here is. Where am I now? I'm there. There's 2 quests up here I need to check out. There's Cripple Kate's and the Passiflora. I'm going to do this one while I remember it, I think. We'll see how we get on from there. Waiting for time. Yeah, alright, about an hour.
Don't even try, Grey boy. Calm down now.
Get out of my way. Your tin shirt won't help you.
The plague!
It's everywhere. Not surprising given the name of the inn. Yeah, there's definitely something off there. Well, I guess we'll find out eventually.
Let's go.
I was going to take the boat instead, but there's a bridge there that I'm not going to be able to get past, so taking the boat won't really work, will it? Old enough to be your great-great-grandfather, yeah, something like that. I do see that sometimes in sci-fi, fantasy, things like that, where it's like somebody calls somebody boy or son or something like that, and then doesn't realise that they have some kind of characteristic that makes them age very slowly, and in fact they are considerably older. There's a wraith out here. I thought I heard something. Ooh, Carabella. Not as good as what I have, and requires more levels. No, it doesn't. It's a lower level. That's alright. Pity, really. It's pretty awful, that one. I think I've already seen it before anyway. So I need Spectre Oil. It might be time to look at whether or not I've got some potions and oils to upgrade. Have I got upgraded Spectre Oil anyway here? I think it's time for that. Elect oil enhanced. That will be a good idea. What about some of these? Enhanced insectoid oil. It's not a big priority, I don't think. Enhanced hangman's venom. Could do that. Yeah, alright. Elementaire enhanced is definitely worth having. Draconade enhanced is worth having. Curse enhanced is worth having. Some of these are going to be a bit of a trouble to keep stocked up. I'm not bothered about beast oil. It's barely worth worrying about right now, I think. Time is it, Wayne? It's unfortunate. Curse of the drinking classes. Have a good one. Thank you for hanging out. So, Spectre Oil. Monsieur Bond's favourites. Dealt with it. Oh, witches don't do it for free, don't work for free. Things all well and good, but there's literally somebody about to be killed there. It's like, you kind of gotta get stuck in. They don't work for free, unless they have to. I feel at that point you kind of had to.
Place my hope in the eternal fire.
Well, bloody fool you.
You heard. Alien soils yielding pots. How's that?
That's better.
Don't know why the Redanians won't let folk across the pontoon.
Boy, it's as if they don't know there's dead and black ones on the other side.
You should have known. Whosoever helps a sorceress breaks royal law.
Want me to drive her off?
No. You were to invite her in, let her lie in your bed, and then send for us.
White one.
Mercy. We'll know better from now on.
Oh, yes. We'll make sure of it. Sheathe your sword.
I don't fucking think so.
Leave me be. Sheathe your sword.
Oh!
Oh, yeah.
Good. I don't like witch hunters. Especially when they're harassing innocent people.
Just you wait. The witch hunters will see to you.
They just tried that. Look how it went.
Cat eyes. Mark of the devil. I won't talk with you.
Now then. Onward. Let's find that quest. I mean, they might have to do something about the witch hunters' bodies, but hey, at least they didn't get actually beheaded right then and there, so they could have gone worse. Any crows though, don't I? Quest is somewhere around here. A bit further down, next junction. Okay.
Go down, sunshine, go down. My legs are tired of walking. My arms are tired.
What's the matter?
Woodland spook done took me mare the other night, and there I were, so content the war had spared her.
A woodland spook?
Aye, as me forefathers told it. Comes at midnight, sprinkles blood on your threshold so as none'll wake. Then it steals. Would you search out me mare for me? Chat with the wood dweller, perchance he'll give her back.
Horses disappear around here often?
Nay, sir. Not many horses at all these days. Soldiers took all that didn't die. But me neighbour had a steed. Then 2 nights passed, whoosh! Spook took him. Times passed, 'twere maybe a cow getting milked at night or a hen nipped here or there. But now,
Interesting. How much will you give me if I find your horse?
give ye A fifth of vodka. Sound all right?
It'd sound fine if you changed that fifth to 5, then added jugs at the end, then offered me the equivalent in crowns.
Well, fine. Have it your way. Just bring her back. She's a grey mare, mind you. None too large.
Even spooks leave tracks. Let me look around, see if I can find some.
Okay. We got out here.
Ain't no hope for him, is there?
I'd say none, but it's not looking good.
Definitely came through here.
Strange, but I wonder where this is gonna go. Wolves out there, I think. Burn them down sure works. Not exactly the cleanest set of kills there, but see what we can get. So these spooks are scared to hell.
No closer. Nothing here for you, Vatgern.
Need that many horses? Your light brigade planning to charge straight into Radovid's camp?
We need them to transport the wounded.
Uh-huh. Local peasants must have charged you a bundle for them.
If we could afford to purchase horses, we would not be starving.
Tough. The wounded, yeah. On the other hand, the Skyteller out there just causing a nuisance, but yeah, I think he does need the horses more.
Know the owner of one, but you probably need his horse more than he does.
Did you mean to take it? What next? Might we expect villagers with torches and pitchforks?
Doubt they'll venture out this far. Farewell.
War changes everything.
Not gonna help myself to anything that they haven't nailed down, though. Don't know what I was expecting there, but it wasn't a Skytel band. Probably should have been, though. Probably won't get paid for this, but still.
What say you, sir?
Couldn't find your mare. Must really be a woodland spook running around.
Is there naught we can do?
No. And in general, don't venture too deep into the woods. You never know what a spook will do.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it'll rain, no doubt.
Because I didn't fail. That should not be counted as a failure. Made a choice and I achieved the outcome according to that choice. Object.
Now, where'd you get them catty peepers?
Cameron. That's where I got them catty peepers. I don't believe it's one of these I'm going for, is it? No. We're doing. I think we'll head back to Crippled Kate's.
Let's go.
There's a quest there somewhere. All right, Cal, have a good one. Don't mind design this horse. Bunch of stuff around here I'm going to grab. I've been skipping quite a lot of stuff recently. I feel I should probably just top up a bit, because if I don't, I might end up with regrets, won't I? Whole bunch of stuff around here too. I'm not going to bother stopping for just like the odd thing, but it's like, here is absolutely heaps of stuff. Kind of worth taking a minute to have a quick run around, isn't it? I wonder if one of the reasons I'm having issues is because I'm not quite putting enough trust in the horse. I mean, there's good reasons for that too, but maybe overdoing it is not helping here. A couple of bits here, a couple of bits there. Really enough to stop for at this point. Hello, kitty cat.
Watch your step.
Giuseppe says, but fella on a horse and they're just completely oblivious.
So the plum under your eye, who gave you that?
See, they're all loading into the same point as I'm coming up on it. Yes, you're a dumbass, but get it, horse.
I got pissed like a racehorse.
Well, I'm sure you'll find somewhere to alleviate yourself of your woes. Somebody around here has probably got an outhouse.
Bailiff's a harsh man. Best not cause any trouble.
Duty calls.
A killer prowls the city. Very nice. What?
It's not prowling the city anymore. It's pushing up some daisies under it, but he's not prowling it anymore.
Blasted horse, that's all. Scum sailing from across the sea. Think they can do what they please.
What happened?
Islanders from Skellige. They've taken over crippled Kate's.
Taken over? How's that?
Clobbered the innkeep, tossed out the girls, then set to drinking. They've been going since yesterday, apparently celebrating some big loot.
Yeah, sounds like
Hello,
Skelligers.
pretty lass.
But you look to be an honest man. Help us. Drive away the hooligans. We've not much, but it'll make a tidy sum if we all pitch in.
Fine, I'll see what I can do.
If you feel like you ought to be working somewhere a bit more high class than this. Or, you know, just a different career altogether.
Sorry, mate. Gotta fill your horn elsewhere. This establishment's part of Skellige today.
Seems to me we're still in Novigrad. And in Novigrad, Novigrad rules apply. Rules you happen to be breaking.
Just how's that? You're not allowed to drink in peace. Have a bit of fun. Leg it, man, before you taste the wrath of a Skellige.
Let's settle this mountain man, get out of here, taste my wrath, be good boys and leave. I like the idea of a punch up.
Don't have time to go back and forth on this. Let's do this quick, man to man.
What? Damn it! What you want to do man to man with me? Invite me into the alcove?
No, pea-brain. Challenging you to a duel. I win, you take your mates and get out of here.
Ah, why didn't you say so? I'm always up for smacking a man about the girls. Smell a card.
Well, I didn't take much doing.
Fine, fine. Enough. Great for his tits. That sobered me up quick.
Good.
Let's go now. Have our fun elsewhere. This blade's not worth shining a weak arm swinging it, eh?
There's a pretty fuzzy cat flopped on the blanket. Not sure if he's staggering drunk or just limping some other way. I think that's the one I beat up, but I don't know. No, I think he's just drunk.
Thanks so much. We'd not have managed on our own. We're not rich. But I hope this is enough.
Keep it. You did more than I do.
Thank you. It's folk like you restore my faith in humankind.
I feel that was the thing to do. Now, God, trying to open the menu in as Starfield rather than The Witcher. I think that can wait until we come back. Could probably, actually no, I could probably win it now, maybe. I might give that a go, actually. We'll see. See what, I'm going to pull a sneaky one. We're going to do the other quest up the top end, because I think... There's the fist fight, there's something clear about the letter, and then there's a quest available here at the Passiflora. I want to see what's going on at the Passiflora, I think.
Sick of it all. Piss off.
That's not my horse. So I am kind of wondering maybe if I should do the fist fight first and then save that quest till next time, because it's getting a little late.
What is it, grey boy? Looking for adventure?
I think actually I'll change my plan. We'll go and do some fist fighting. And we'll probably call it about there.
So what's it gonna be?
I made the wrong decision given I'm on horseback here, but I'm sure we'll be fine. This is going to be a considerably more difficult fight, but it should be one-on-one, so...
Now.
I wonder if she's paddling old... No, she's paddling a rug, okay. I thought she might be paddling old Archibald O'Neill here. And there he is. Tubby fella.
Name's Geralt.
Patty Gruber. I'm a bookie. I trust you're here to fight.
Patty Gruber. Nah, it could be Patty Cake, and that'd be even funnier.
What can you tell me about these fights?
Bouts are held in Novigrad, the Skellige Isles, and in Velen. Each region has its champion, but to face the said champion, you must first defeat
I've already won in
three other
Velen.
contenders in that region. Defeat the champions of Velen, Skellige, and Novigrad, and you will win the prestigious title of Champion of Champions.
Well, I saved it beforehand, so...
I'm ready.
Hear that? A fight at last! Our champion, Archibald O'Neill, to face Geralt! Fight!
Your ass today will bite it tomorrow.
Not a very brave man, is he, Archibald? Bit slow. It's better.
Ever fight a Witcher?
This is going to be closer than I wanted it to be. Got him! Ooh, by the seat of my pants. Ooh, look how they were struggling that drunk. Yeah, it was a nice follow-up, that.
A new champion! The man who dethroned Archibald O'Neill! Bravo to Geralt! a beautiful bout!
Want to be crowned the best in Novigrad? Who do I gotta fight?
You've two other local champions to choose from. Pile Driver and Captain Mortimer of the Temple Guard. And here's your prize.
Indeed.
Normal behavior scamp.
Pizza rank.
Where's my horse? Hey, horse, doesn't seem to be my horse though. There's my horse.
Which? I made salves is all.
Do you have to pay much? Was it worth taking the type to that
Shouldn't
medic?
have placed your faith in witchcraft. Sort out a medic instead.
Why you're off so
I
strange? Surgeon
Oh, you make a fine sailor.
Right. So the next one is Gorgeous George is there, and then where's the last one? And Mortimer's over there. Well, Gorgeous George is nearest. Let's do that one next.
Why is your hair so grey, darling?
And on and on.
What do you seek, pain giver?
Hey, that's right. Yeah. Why's my jacket to tread?
Another drifter into Taverna.
What say you, big boat? Oh, I've had enough of living.
It's a material world.
Right.
Watch it, Trags. No regrets what you're stomping ground.
What? My trade's in fragrances. Exactly.
The monster slain. Other
This
wilder.
is absurd.
Care to tell me? I was made for loving.
Seems witch hunters are at it all over the place.
Master Claytop heartily greets the challenger.
Greetings to Master Claytop from Geralt.
Will you take up the challenge? Will you face our tavern's champion?
See how we do. Oh, good God. The last guy was rather tough.
Yeah, I'll fight this Gregorio fellow.
Your attention, please. This fine witcher has agreed to join in battle with our tavern's champion, George's George. While our champion prepares, you and I should have a chat. Let us talk coin. I shall be blunt. You stand to earn a great deal, provided you follow a few recommendations.
You asking me to cheat?
Not to cheat, to engage in an enterprise, that is all. What say you?
How much will you give me to throw the fight?
Considerably more than if you win.
Nah.
Kiss my ass, Master Claytop.
You'll regret that. A warm
We'll
welcome
see.
to our competitors as they enter the ring. Geralt versus George's George, the Pile Driver. May the better man win.
It's quite the face.
Come on!
Since you're in, dropped his guard like a champ.
Pile driver! Pile driver!
What a thwack! That must have hurt. One more punch! One more punch!
Tagged a bit there. That was smoother than the last one. Rhythm was a bit easier on that one.
The tavern's new champion is the witcher called Geralt. Here is your prize. There's also Mortimer, captain of the guard. He can usually be found near the Oxenford Gate.
Excellent.
So, but we did it, they said. It'll pay off, they said.
Wonder if that fella's going to try and have me ambushed. He did seem to object to the fact that I wouldn't throw the fight. Right then.
Save me. I'm dying. Poverty.
What's the rush?
I assume I've jumped ahead a little bit here, and that the Skellige fights will actually be a bit easier.
How you go with this healer?
But I'm not sure.
Eternal fire protects that.
Double chase. Seems to me I've heard of you before, white hair.
Conceivable, dwarves do live a long time.
Witches, good folk, are like necrophages, vile in appearance and reeking of dead men's bile. It's rotting flesh they truly crave.
I'm Geralt of Rivia.
This guy's going to need a good beating.
Matters not where you're from. What matters is if you're prepared to fight Captain Mortimer.
Who organizes these fights?
Tournaments like this have been held in Skellige, Velen, and Novigrad for ages. Each region has its own champion.
Novigrad's is the tailor. Defeat Mortimer, and you'll gain the right to challenge him.
Tailor? Well, looks like I started with the easy one, and it's getting harder and harder.
Let's do this.
Fight!
Here now!
Giving me no choice.
Hey, whoa! Britannia!
Down he goes.
Geralt of Rivia dethrones Captain Mortimer! Behold your prize champion! You have earned the honor to challenge Novigrad's champion, Durden the Tailor. You will find him in Far Corners, and fight there as well after sundown. Dependent on the Black Ones, economic...
Witches, good folk, are like necrophages, vile in appearance and reeking of...
Another drifter in from today.
Guy might be a little salty about the fact that I just won, I think. Well, that's well timed. 6 PM, and I need to have that last fight after sundown. In Far Corners, I think this is the way to get there. Thank you, Tengu. I like that, mate. That's good. Might have to see my better half. Might be persuaded to have a crack at doing some more modes for me actually this week.
Nowadays, one word's enough to send a test.
Maybe.
Don't lose your spirit. What's he doing?
Animation fail there.
No monsters here, just humans.
Is the tailor cut out to remain champion?
Woman's mad.
Nope.
Ah, we've been expecting you. We're already taking bets.
You've been weighed, you've been measured, and you've been found scrawny. In what world could you possibly defeat me?
The newcomer may seem all
Which seemed to be the
skin and
square cell we
bones,
ran
but
up to
remember, he defeated
recently.
the sergeant to the bloody Baron of Velen.
Take the fight and shove it. Let's start.
This elf's a dick. That been the case with all champions of Novigrad?
No, I am the first. Do you know why they call
First
me the
dick.
tailor? It began after I gutted some men with these very hands.
I knew that was gonna be a shitty story.
Right then.
Came here to fight the tailor, so let's do this.
Novigraders, one and all, a momentous occurrence. Before us, in just minutes, Geralt of Rivia will face the tailor.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's
Uncle Durden wants to sew you a new face.
a skinny little elf with a big mouth. And a long reach, though, to be fair to him.
On your way? Or will you stay longer? It's far safer with you around.
I'd avoid him, but...
Mistake.
And there he goes. Whew. Long reach. I'll give him that. He had long, thicking arms.
The title belongs to the Drifter. If you've not had your fill of slapabouts just yet, you'll find other eager challengers in Velen and Skellige.
Who will you set aflame once we're gone?
It's a very pretty cat lying there, just eyeballing me.
You're a fierce one, but you've fairness in your eyes.
So there we go. Champione. That was not the direction I planned to go at all, but okay. Just check with them. Oh, I've got some stuff to sell. We can do that while we're...
Easy.
In short, who kisses your ass today will bite it tomorrow.
Greetings, Ibeer.
Greetings, Geralt. How might I be of help?
Listen, would you craft something for me?
See, I want to sell you some things rather than have you craft something. Exploding bolts. Seems somewhat appealing. Any armor to sell, but I'll get rid of most of this stuff. That's the stuff here that I don't need anyway. You probably would. Craft something. Might be next, I wonder. 23, right, aren't we? A few lines of sealed word, I think was 23, yeah. Lead from the bits at 25. Square sword. 29 for this next speedline sword. Interesting stuff going on there. Ultimately, I don't think I'll be getting anything crafted anytime soon.
So long.
So, where's my horse? Wandering off already. I don't think I've got anything on a stash, have I? Not. Yeah, it's mostly fine. Cool. Things all good. Oh, I have got an empty slot there. What would I put in an empty slot? I was going to do that. I'd like to move towards something like this, but point loss on taking damage is lower. That's not such a bad thing. No deflection. Damage from hits received while dodging is reduced. That'd be nice. I was going to go for something down here, but we're here. Fast attack damage increased, strong attack damage increased. Both those, and increases chance of fast attack critical. Okay, that can probably wait. I don't know. I do use the occasional strong attack, but not that many. I think a better idea would be drop that in there. And then maybe stick some points in here. Doing a spinning attack might be useful against a few enemies. I don't know. I kind of like the idea of that. Fast attack's bleeding. Reducing damage. I mean, I feel like that'd be useful when there's a whole bunch of them coming at you, but it's a bit intermittent. I'll leave that where it is for now, I think. Rather than changing anything. Okay. Oh, actually, you know what? There's something I'm going to upgrade if I can. That's effectiveness in dialogues. These do not do anything in dialogues. Okay, so I'm not in a rush for that. Exploding shield and sustained glyphs. On here. Active shield, blocking during summon. Not in a rush for that. I'd consider doing that at some point. Also sign mode. Damages and slows enemies. Yeah, I think I'm kind of okay leaving things where they are for now. On that. I don't think there's anything particularly over here that's worthwhile. On light armor, I got benefits from that. I've got some medium armor. I don't think I want that. What's this one? Drain points for increase, weapon damage, and sign intensity. Cast signs with journaling points. That wouldn't be a bad luck. That's actually probably more useful to me. Signs now generates journaling points. Bombs. I suppose. Journaling points consumed to reduce toxicity. That's not bad either. I think I'm okay with most of this so far. Increases adrenaline generation. Battle trance now increases crit chance by 8%. No, I think I'm okay with that. Right. A couple of good upgrades there before we get ready for what we'll do next time. It keeps trying to green me hair. Just washed it. That's not good to... Yeah. Molly gets very curious about the strange smells when I wash my hair. I think she's actually getting used to used to it a bit more now. But she doesn't like the shower. Not that she goes in there, but she doesn't like us going in there either. Doesn't like that at all.
Hags will have burnt the city down.
Very humans of a short.
To surrender unorthodox books. Grimoires and tracts.
We've got swords so far. Never picks his teeth with a hag holding it up.
She also has opinions about my taste in music, but that's an entirely different matter.
White one. Take a gander over here.
Pass, thank you.
Not a headache again. I think I'll go lie down. At the Bagel Buds Feast abroad, the city is swarming with rogues. Novigrad is not what it used to be.
There they say. Well, for one evening, here we go. Yeah, every once in a while she will make it very clear she doesn't like the sound coming out of the speakers. She's sat down and gone to sleep now. At the end of my desk. She's trying to go to sleep anyway. Been downstairs earlier. Had a dinner most of the evening with Mrs. And then she's gone to bed and Kat's moved up here to sit with me. Haven't you? Yeah. Adorable. She was not pleased with us for going away on Friday night. Not used to being left alone, really, so she really doesn't much like it. She had food and she had plenty of cat litter and stuff. And made sure she had plenty of toys lying around to play with if she happened to want to. I don't know if she did or not, actually, but yeah, she does. She's never really been on her own that much at any stage in life, really, so she did not like that very much. She got over it, though. Now she's just chilling. Yeah. Anyway, I think we've got one quest to do tomorrow, and then probably we'll be taking ship for Skellige, which should be cool. Onto a new area. Looking forward to that. Looks interesting, Skellige. I don't know much about it, but other than Viking-themed islands. I assume there'll be plenty of interesting stuff to do out there. But, yeah, it'd be interesting to head out, check out how it changes, because we've had the swamps of Velen and No Man's Land, we've had the farmlands in White Orchard to a degree, then we've had Novigrad and its surrounding environments. It's time for the islands. Should be cool. Thought it was nice scenery-wise. I think, I mean, I haven't seen vast amounts of footage from this game anyway, but I'm willing to bet Skellige is the region I've seen the least of. But I guess we're going to find out, aren't we? Probably tomorrow. I don't know how far into Skellige we'll get, but yeah, new territory. We'll see what happens. Should be good. There is a question mark I need to clear off as well tomorrow before we do that. Yeah, speaking of question marks, let's scribble myself a little reminder. See if I can persuade my missus to do some inmates for me over this week. She's got a few days off, so once she's got some time to recover, she might be willing to do a bit of drawing for me. Funny how people think they can take on someone they know has superhuman abilities. It's like, yeah, it's fine. Yeah. I don't know if they realise just how superhuman they are. And you always get an element of that anyway. Like, in real life, one of the problems that comes if you are, 6'4" and roughly the same distance across, is that you find on nights out in pubs and places like that somebody who wants to show how hard he is makes a beeline for the biggest fucker in the room, whether or not they are interested, you know. It happens quite a lot, so as soon as they're like, well, this guy's ridiculously tough, you know, somebody who wants to swing his manhood around is immediately going to make a beeline for him. So it actually makes a certain amount of sense. But, yeah. In terms of its realism, how it pans out certainly doesn't, you know. But it is what it is, isn't it? Like I say, that element of Geralt can't block small creatures or like two-handed weapons does bug me a little bit. Like, yeah, those things absolutely should be blockable and parryable and stuff for Geralt. Granted, massive creatures, I'd be okay with that, and things that are particularly strong are trolls and upwards. Yeah, fair enough. Maybe you would have a hard time dealing with that, but as far as most of these things go, it's just like, yeah, I think you should be able to deal with that, to be honest. Anyway. Yeah, lots of interesting things to dive into in Skellige. Should be good. I'm glad we've got most of that stuff cleared off. It'll be interesting to see what comes back afterwards. So, we'll be on that one tomorrow. Usual streaming schedule this week. 3 days of The Witcher, 2 days of Fallout, probably, I think. I do need to have a quick thonk. Because the other thing I need to consider is Starfield's update and stuff like that. Like, I want to jump into that, and I can't play 3 games at once. That's too much. So, Fallout might have to take a back seat. Which not be the worst thing, but I might have to decide where I'm going to get to at that point. Saying that, we need to head into the Glowing Sea, don't we? So I think getting ready for that and pausing it before we do that would be fine. Which is kind of where we are in the story. Otherwise, yeah, maybe wrapping up and tidying off some quests and things. We've got Nick's story to do, so I might consider tackling that in the next little while. That might be fun. And see where we go from there. Starfield, give you an idea what gameplay's like before you decide about FPS. Yeah, well, you'll be getting the best version on PlayStation because you get the free lanes version as well. Some things definitely look like they're going to change, but obviously a lot of things won't. Yeah, I'm enjoying playing the game as it is at the moment. I need to rush on with that in the next few weeks. Just finished one of the major faction quest lines today, and I'm about due to start the other. Another, I should say. There's several major faction quest lines, and then there's the main story and countless smaller things besides. Yeah. Most of 2 of the main cities I've gone through, and a couple of the smaller towns. There's still a few bits and pieces to consider, though. We'll see how it goes. And then I haven't done the Crimson Fleet quest line. There's one that's going to have to be looked into as well. Definitely got quite a lot to do in the next few weeks. Anyway, yeah, looking forward to the new Starfield update, I have to admit. There's a lot of stuff in there that looks very, very cool, and looking forward to the new expansion as well. Terran Armada DLC, whatever we're calling it, add-on. It looks like, yeah, I watched a bit more over the weekend and stuff about it, and it really does look like it's going to cover much more of the settled systems and exist in far more places than Shattered Space did. Shattered Space was just on the one planet, all focused in the one location. So looks like they're responding to the feedback on that. Yeah, should be cool. Anyway, if you haven't already, follow button is always appreciated. We're chasing down the 100 mark, which would be very, very nice. Otherwise, social media links are available down below the stream and in the About section and all that stuff down there, as well as VODs for short term, These two series are going up, or the VODs for these two series rather, are going up on YouTube. Other than that, I probably won't do that. I probably won't do that for Starfield, just because traffic's just not there, to be honest. But I will at least finish off what we're doing here and be consistent with that. So yeah, there's that. But yeah, check out the YouTube if you haven't already, all the good stuff. And yeah, lots of Fallout, lots of Bethesda stuff. Lots of other things as well if you want old streams to just kind of veg out over. Or stick on in the background or something like that. Yeah, should be cool. Anyway, thank you all for hanging out. Do appreciate all the support. And yeah, we'll be back at it tomorrow around about 8 o'clock. Yeah, nothing interrupting my time and my scheduling and things tomorrow. I'm working on a 76 build. Bit by bit. I really wanted to be further along today, but 76 annoyed me today, so... as it is wont to do at the moment. My patience for it is not at its highest lately, so yeah, see how it goes. I've got a cool idea, and I had one idea, but I think it's going to be kind of annoying to do, so I don't know if I want to do that. I don't think I do. I think I'm going to rework the idea. Maybe. Just because... yeah, irritating structural stuff, and I'd be using free placement a lot and it would work, but it's not designed to work that way, so... Also, the idea I had, the old idea that I'm moving away from, was a little too similar to something I did way back when, so something fresh would be good. Anyway, that'll be the next few days, hopefully, over on the YouTubes, so until then, have yourself a good rest of your evening. Have a good day tomorrow. Look after yourselves. Stay safe. We're back at it tomorrow. It should be fun. Take care. See you then. Night, folks.
Thank you.